Operation McSHREDDED. I've got a 50-day plan to eat nothing but McDonald's, 2,000 calories or less per day, intermittent fasting. So if you don't know what that is, basically I'm just eating at night, one big meal. So I'll have a burger and a chicken salad and a McFlurry every night probably to hit my calories. And I'll be doing high intensity training, which you'll see in my other videos. So that's training half an hour at a time, maybe 2 to 3 times per week maximum. So basically the aim of this video is to dispel some of the myths about, I guess, what's clean food and what's dirty food. For me, dieting is essentially a maths problem. So if you get the numbers correct, well, everything falls into place. The fact is you can get fat on eating chicken and broccoli if you eat too much. Just as I think you can get shredded eating junk food, provided the numbers are correct for what your body needs. So hopefully in 50 days time, obviously I'm going to do a video every day like this and maybe release them once a week, but hopefully in 50 days time, just in time for my holiday, I look a fair bit leaner. Not too fat at the moment, but not as lean as I'd like to be. I'm starting at 91.1 kilos just before I've eaten. And so I'm hoping to maybe shed maybe 4 or 5 kilos in the 50 days, which I think is quite doable. Obviously it costs me a bit of money eating Maccas every night, but I can tell you right now, these McFlurries are delicious, and I think it's the greatest idea I've ever had, ever. Wonderful. Honestly, every morsel is amazing. It's like a foodgasm. You should get on this. This is a great idea. Okay, we're on day number 2 of the McSHREDDED. So just to recap, 50 days straight of McDonald's. I'm trying to have a McFlurry every single night. But the point of this exercise isn't to eat as much food as possible, but to follow a pretty strict calorie limit of 1900 calories. Trying to get protein above 100 grams most days, but obviously with McDonald's a lot of the food's quite high in fat, so it's hard to do. But last night I only managed to get 90 grams of protein, so tonight I had 3 warm chicken salads and still my favourite double quarter pounder and my M&M Minis McFlurry, so that adds up to about, I think, 1800 calories, something like that. So I feel pretty good. Worked the last of my 12-hour shifts today. I didn't eat breakfast or lunch, so I worked all through. Energy levels were fine all day, and then I'm just pigging out at night and then going to bed. So so far so good, but obviously day 2 not going to see any progress. Going to try and do some bloods the next week. Bloods halfway through and bloods at the end, see how I go, and hopefully by the end of the journey I am McSHREDDED. So here's to day 2, and McFlurries get tastier even when you eat them sequentially every day. Hey guys, day number 3 of the McSHREDDED experiment. Don't have my McFlurry with me tonight. Unfortunately I had a social engagement, so I had to eat my McFlurry on the run. I had a good chest workout late tonight, did some filming for my YouTube channel, The Epic Aesthetic, as well as some form footage for a new product I'm working on that'll be coming out in the next few months. So far the diet's going good. I didn't eat all day except at about, I don't know, 6:30 I started feeding. I had a double quarter pounder again, had 2 warm chicken salads, and then I went and watched a movie, came back, had another chicken salad, went and trained at the gym, and I had a McFlurry somewhere in between there as well. So I find it pretty productive to be like that with the intermittent fasting. Just go all day working on whatever projects you're working on. You get a lot of work done when you're not having to sort of interrupt your day with meals. And chest workout went fine. Chest, shoulders and tris I trained tonight. Improvements all around, so I'm pretty satisfied, and I think the body weight, it's only day 3, is pretty steady, so probably won't see any progress on that. I'd say maybe until day 10 I expect to see a sort of kilo and a half down. Went into the doctors today, got some blood work done, so I'll get the results of that soon. So that'll be blood work, I guess, for day 2 prior to my, not for day 3, but prior to my 3rd meal. So that's basically the set point or the starting point of this diet. So it'd be my existing health condition, getting measured in the blood there with a few different health markers. I aim to take another blood sample maybe halfway through, and then take a blood sample at the end and just have a look where we're at. So hey guys, day number 5. I didn't bother filming day number 4 just because I had a few social engagements, but basically day 2, 3 and 4 have been much the same. Double quarter pounder, 3 warm chicken salads, and McFlurry, M&M mini McFlurry to kick it off, which is my favourite. So with the weight loss so far, you know, it's hard to tell. Whenever you change diet, especially start restricting calories, and in this case intermittent fasting, obviously that whole day goes without anything in your belly, and so you're not going to hold on to fluid and stuff like you normally do. So, you know, being down a couple of kilos just with fluid loss is pretty normal. So on day number 5 here, about sort of high 88, 89 kilos. How much of that's water or actual progress, it's hard to say in this amount of time. Whenever you sort of measure weight loss, you want to have the resolution quite high. So I often tend to say to people, you know, don't count weight loss unless it's 5 kilos. That's the only sort of number I feel that can be really significant of you making some changes. But you know, by about day 10, if I'm still regularly under sort of 89, 88 kilos, well, you can sort of put that in the bank as far as, you know, having lost some weight with calorie restriction. But so far, you know, it's going quite well. Again, intermittent fasting, you get really productive days, not interrupted by regular meals as you would be with a sort of a 5 to 8 meal plan like most bodybuilders would follow, and as most sort of diets recommend, with regular intervals in feeding. So I'm trying to keep the McFlurry in every single day, and the reason I want to do that is just to show people that, you know, as long as those numbers stack up, the whole concept of clean food and dirty food, it's kind of irrelevant. It's just a numbers game, and obviously at some point, you know, fiber and nutrients have to play a part in your general health, but you know, 90% of the battle really is just those macro numbers. Get enough protein to grow muscle, and then the rest is just energy coming from the balance of carbs and fats. So day 5 going well. I suspect I could have lost a bit of weight, but again, I'm unsure at this stage. It takes a bit of time before you can count those numbers, but I can definitely say having McFlurry every night's a welcome change. It definitely beats chicken and broccoli. So I really hope that in 50 days time I'm literally like 85 kilos, really veinous, and having eaten these every single night, so it's not like I'm depriving myself particularly. We're training in the gym tonight. Got a bit of a cold, but the whole crew at work's got a bit of a cold, so I don't think it's anything to do with the diet. It's going around. It's winter at the moment here in Mount Isa, so yeah, pretty normal. So it might affect my training. I might have a few days off, but I'll just keep the calories the same, and hopefully everything will work out. So make sure you like, share and subscribe on Operation McSHREDDED, yo. Hey guys, so day number 10, I managed to catch a pretty bad cold from some of the boys at work, and decided to have a couple of days off work and off the gym. Spent most of the day sleeping, and yesterday sleeping. I weighed in tonight at 88 kilos, but like I said, I mean, I've skipped one training session so far, so obviously when you're training frequently, you hold a bit more fluid in the body, so you know, I sort of take that number 88 kilos with a grain of salt. And frankly, at day 10, you know, I'd probably be hesitant to call it either way, but it's pretty safe to say that, you know, I started at 91 kilos, high 91s, at the start of this challenge, and 10 days later I've dipped below 90 pretty comfortably. But again, you have to correct for sickness, and I think for eating late at night, so I'm yet to eat. So my measurement before I weighed myself was with no eating as well, but again, I'd been training, so that's pretty normal, but I'm going to spend probably the next 4 or 5 days out of the gym, which kind of unfortunately will affect the results and I guess the sort of objectivity of this challenge. But you know, I still got another 40 days, and I think, you know, it's enough time to kind of even out this little blip of being sick and not being able to train. So unfortunately the days aren't that fun at the moment with the cold, but McFlurry is a good way to finish the night. So day number 10. So I think I'm going to post these videos, sort of group them together in 10-day intervals, because I think that's a good kind of stretch of time to look at progress. So hope you've been enjoying the show so far. Remember to subscribe and like, and this is the 50-day McSHREDDED challenge.